What do orange groves, whiskey barrels, pay phones, beavers, and other things have to do with digital assets? Well, a lot comes out of that. None of those things are securities on their own, but any one of them can be combined with another to form a contract for a potential security. Deaton Stewart Alderodi must have had prior litigation experience. After seeing Gary Gensler release his office hours film to the public, I'm sure Stewart couldn't wait for the Torres' judgment to be made public so he could have some fun. These are absurd. I'll briefly explain this. The legislation lists a variety of things, including conventional goods like stock shares, as belonging to the category of securities. Why is a stock share always regarded as a security? Apple owes you a fiduciary duty, and you can hold the corporation accountable if they breach it, regardless of how you got the shares or who sold it to you. But according to the legislation, an investment contract also falls under the umbrella of objects that are classified as securities. Investment contracts are contracts that I sell to you with the promise that I'll use the money you give me and take actions to increase the value of your investment. If anyone tells you that an investment contract is similar to a traditional share of stock, well, let's just say they're trying to confuse you. Orange groves alone, whether I sell them to you or you purchase them on an exchange, are not an investment contract. However, the same orange groves combined with a promise that I sell directly to you that I will produce the oranges and distribute the profits to you are an investment contract. The SEC wants you to believe otherwise, but a token is not an investment contract by itself. Hope that was helpful. A sister platform of Binance, the biggest exchange in the world, recently tweeted that it had expanded its support for XRP. Not every path ends at the SEC. The act of pretending to have jurisdiction when one does not exist is purely a political ploy. It harms everyone and does no one any good. Binance tweeted about the launch of a new conversion pair for XRP. Additionally, just in 2023, the total value of transactions with XRP hit $117 billion. According to prominent XRP influencer Lewis Jackson, the interest in XRP is continuing to grow, which is even stranger. According to Brian Armstrong, 3.2 million XRP accounts were established as of July 25, 2023, which is the same as 1,166 new accounts being generated daily right now. Brian Armstrong asserts that the SEC's demand that Coinbase stop trading in any cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin would have meant the end of the U.S. cryptocurrency business. Gary Gensler appears to be hell-bent on destroying the cryptocurrency scene in the United States. But hang on. It's not only Gary who is in charge, it's also Congress and those influential politicians, and he is merely their puppet. Armstrong claimed that when they responded to our questions, they stated, "We believe every asset other than Bitcoin is a security." To which we retorted, "How are you coming to that conclusion, because that's not our interpretation of the law?" "We're not interpreting the law," they replied. Armstrong claimed that at that point, there was really no other option. Delisting all assets except for Bitcoin, which, incidentally, is not what the law requires, would have effectively killed the U.S. cryptocurrency market. Given that, going to court and hearing what the judge has to say made it somewhat easier to decide. I didn't exaggerate when I said that the Ripple XRP case was the most significant non-fraud SEC enforcement action in recent history since 1946. Notwithstanding what some people had said about Mickey Fresh. Torres decided that XRP was not a security. Direct institutional sales of XRP, in contrast to programmatic sales on exchanges, must be made over the XRP ledger is not outside the authority of the United States, according to Grunfest. You can expect that Ripple will push the SEC to prove the sales transactions of XRP to institutions during the jury trial, even though the SEC didn't even try to establish it in the case. Elon Musk is going to start the X coin cracking. The most recent Devi version of X digital money and collectibles has undergone the following noteworthy changes. How do they function? Anytime you come across something you enjoy, you can purchase coins, and you can use those coins to give rewards to others and buy digital goods. I'm not sure if X will be XRP, but you can trade your digital items for cash in X for at least $50. However, you might earn more money the more digital collectibles you get as prizes.